Woodley. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Thompson, the slight favorite at -135. The underdog champion Woodley at +115. Woodley is in black. The southpaw Thompson is in white.
And I wonder why he's a favorite. Do you think it's because he won the 5th and final round of their first fight?
It's a good question, man. I really don't know. I think they're just trying to draw two-way action, but I thought maybe Woodley might have closed as the favorite, but Thompson, slight fade tonight.
It's interesting hearing what Wonderboy said, that he believes he's got Woodley figured out, and that he believes he figured him out towards the end of the fight. And Dom, you were noticing that that Wonderboy has put on some size.
Yeah, when you see them size up each other right there face to face, you see the size in Wonderboy. He's definitely put on weight. And he's tall too, so he's tall and bigger.
There's that front leg side kick by Wonderboy, and beautiful use of movement. That front leg side kick, he uses it better than anybody in MMA. And he does it effortlessly. He slides in with it and sticks you right in the stomach with it. And if you just stand there, he'll hit you with a round kick right afterwards.
Woodley not going to wow you with volume. He will with pressure and power. You can be sure Thompson will be mindful of those flurries.
It looks like Wonderboy wants to put the pressure, just follow Tyron. Feint, get Tyron to explode and then counter off the back foot while he's moving backwards. Not a lot of people can counter moving backwards. Wonderboy can. Now you got Woodley. I mean, you can't ever just throw with reckless abandonment with him because he's too darn powerful, too explosive, and too fast. You have to respect that and take your time with him and be patient, just like you see Thompson doing.
Well, Thompson is just so well schooled as a striker. He's really never reckless in his attacks, but always aggressive.
2 minutes have gone by here in round one. A little bit of a feeling out process perhaps early. But as we mentioned, Thompson very patient. Doesn't force things.
Well, Tyron Woodley has been in this position before where he gets pushed back to the edge of the cage and he looks to explode. Like he's backing up and he feels the cage touching him. He looks to explode off of it. But certainly he has much more options defensively if he's not back to the cage like that.
Immediately following the main event, don't miss a recap of all of tonight's action from Vegas, the FS1 UFC 209 post-fight show. Karen Bryan, Kenny Florian, Brian Stan, and Megan O'Leary. It's on FS1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go for those watching in Canada, TSN.
If you think about it, Joe, it actually kind of makes sense with Woodley's style because he's so powerful. It's such a gift that he has, the power and the speed and the athleticism, really it is, that the fence actually creates a barrier so he can find his range without using any weapons. Because the fence puts Wonderboy in an exact range because he can't go too far forward or too far back. The fence actually creates a zone where Woodley can time his right hand without setting it up.
Beautiful combinations by Wonderboy and beautiful movement, especially the sliding away from the blitz punches of Tyron.
Looked like perhaps Woodley was going to welcome that flurry to set up a takedown, but Thompson was in and then he was out.
Notice no low kicks in the first round from Wonderboy. I guarantee you that was something they went over after getting taken down in the first fight.
Yeah, he's gone high, and he's thrown a lot of those front leg side kicks.
Crowd getting a little bit testy here, but Woodley will want to set up counters here. Not going to try to get into a firefight and a volume contest with Wonderboy.
He's being very patient.
This matchup requires patience because of the threat that both these guys have.
Oh, beautiful leg kick counter by Woodley. A lot of power to that.
Woodley just misses to the body.
Wonderboy, hands down, such an odd style. Really point karate-based style. He's so effectively transition to MMA with.
So 5 minutes down, only 6 significant strikes landed combined.
Maybe, but I would say that was a clear first round for the challenger.
Yes.
Woodley backs up often, but he's pulling you into his power, so it's scary still.
Definitely scary still, but as far as who scored most and who controlled the action most, Wonder Boy.
Agreed. Continue, because he's just trying to stay at the end of his reach. Okay.
You can't wait on him. All right, you got to go first. All right, let's go first and last, but you can't wait. All right, don't think, man. You know what to do, man.
Yeah, man.
Stop thinking and get out there, man. We got your back over here, all right? Listen to what I'm saying. When you throw that two, when you throw the two, throw it like you mean it. You understand? You understand?
1A bond between father and son. Ray Thompson forever in the corner of his son, Stephen Thompson. Dom, any thoughts on the message from Dean Thomas, Duke Rufus, and the crew in Woodley's corner?
Well, they're just telling Woodley he's got to up his offense, and that's how he lost last time, or went to a draw, is because he could have had more output and didn't. They're trying to get him to have more output, so it's more decided in his end. I think it's a good read on his corner's part. But it's a different story when you're fighting Wonder Boy and he's standing in front of you in the middle of that octagon.
That wide stance, just slides right out of range. He's so far away. He's tall and he fights long.
And he fights backwards being tall.
You see the center control for Wonder Boy Thompson, 85%. And Joe, perhaps to your point in round one, if you get down to that criteria of octagon control, it was certainly Thompson through the first 5 minutes.
Good body shot by Woodley, and that's a good game plan. Is just start throwing to the chest of Wonder Boy. Just swing it as hard as you can to his stomach and his chest, because it's hard to hit him in the head. And if you aim for Wonder Boy's head, it gives him better counters for his striking. If you aim for his body, it's hard to counter body shots.
Sometimes when you get to the elite levels, this is the way the fights can play out. A lot of mutual respect for the power coming back on both sides.
Now this is what Tyron's corner didn't want, is him waiting on Wonder Boy. Tyron needs to go now, move forward a little bit, get those 2 punches back so he gets the respect of Wonder Boy.
Tyron is definitely not active enough. I would like to see him use that inside low kick as well.
Just over 3 minutes here to go in round two. This approach from Woodley doesn't necessarily dovetail with what we heard from him here during fight week. All but guaranteeing a finish.
He's essentially playing Wonder Boy's game.
Let's look for a takedown too, kiddo. Takedown. Get that jab going. Stick it with it. Right hand takedown. Let's get on it. Inside low kick.
I mean, Wonder Boy can fight like this all night. My concern would be, if I was in Woodley's corner, is that he's utilizing a lot of energy, anticipating things, waiting on things, and he may slow down.
Doesn't even look like Wonder Boy's barely sweating out there.
Yeah. He's so comfortable fighting like this.
And that was a nice flurry for Tyron. I mean, he did land there. It wasn't super hard, but he did land. He needs more of that. He can do that. It's there for him.
But you might have seen Duke Rufus and Dean Thomas desperately trying to get Woodley to follow up that flurry and move forward.
Blue's got to cut to the hook.
Yeah, it's like he's waiting for things to happen for him.
Well, he already cut Wonder Boy with that one right hand that landed, and that just tells you the power he has. If the more patient he is, the more power Tyron has, and the bigger it's going to land when he does land.
Showing him that kick.
Because Wonder Boy's not doing a lot either, other than feint. He's not throwing a lot of weapons. I mean, he's throwing some, but not a whole lot more than Woodley.
He's looking for that counter right hook as well, Wonder Boy is. Here's that front leg side kick.
I think that would be a good weapon to keep using from the outside where he's at.
Look at that. He switched it up with the round kick as well. That's what I was talking about. He sneaks that front leg round kick over the front shoulder.
Looked like that might have caused a little swelling underneath that left eye of Tyron Woodley. 7-7 in terms of significant strikes landed now through 9+ minutes.
I mean, not a lot has been happening, but most of what has been happening for Wonderboy.
Well, because he's pushing forward.
Pushing forward.
And feinting and trying to pull something out of Tyron.
Well, for a judge, if you can't determine a winner based upon effective striking and grappling, then you go to aggression, and then lastly, octagon control.
There's that front leg side kick again. He hides it right behind the jab.
Now, if you think about the offense of Thompson on every opponent he's ever had, you got to give credit to Woodley because Thompson doesn't have that kind of offense on Woodley ever. The last 2 fights.
Good kick to the body by Wonderboy. There you see that one right hand that Woodley did land. You see him land that there.
Believe in your training.
All right, we got 3 rounds, and you can do it, man, because I believe in you.
You're doing a great job with the 2. Keep going. Keep going. When you enter with the 2 state, keep moving. Don't give up real estate you bought, kiddo, okay? All right, you got to get busy and stay busy.
Let's get that
You
fucking
understand
takedown.
that?
Open wide. Okay, listen. I gotta go. I'm good. You got 2 rounds.
Let's go.
So Ray Thompson feels like his son has 2 rounds in the books.
I think Woodley's corner is right. I think he does need a takedown. He needs a takedown to help this out.